I'm walking with the Word in Kathmandu, Nepal, and I've been thinking about grace and how grace is something that trains us. In Titus chapter 2 verses 11 and 12, it says this: the grace of God has appeared, bringing salvation to all people, training us to renounce ungodliness and worldly passion and to live self-controlled, upright and godly lives in the present age. I remember someone defining grace, G-R-A-C-E, as God's riches at Christ's expense. And grace is being used to train us. We normally think of grace as something which we need after we've made a mistake to make the mistake better. God forgives us and blesses us and gives us good things instead of what we deserve for the mistake. And that's what I've understood grace to be. But actually, this verse shows us that it's the other way around. Grace can also be something that instructs us and trains us and teaches us to stay away from the mistakes and to not make future mistakes. And what does it mean to be trained? Well, I can think of two characteristics of training which are really useful when we think about being transformed and made into stronger and more holy people. And those two characteristics are this. Number one, if we're being trained, that means it goes against our natural desires and our natural instincts. If, for example, you have to train for a marathon, it takes effort, commitment, dedication, determination. It's not easy to get up early and go for a run because our brains are programmed to save energy. We don't like training ourselves, and in the same way, training for a godly life is something that goes against our natural desires, our natural passions, our natural urges, against our flesh. But not only that, it also goes against our culture. We're taught that it's okay to do and say and be a certain way and be what we want. But actually, God has expectations for us. He has standards. He wants us to live in a certain way. A second aspect of training is this: training takes time. If you're training for a marathon, you shouldn't expect to start training one day and then be able to run the marathon the following day. Training takes a while. And if it's the same with grace, that means as grace trains us to be godly and live godly lives, it won't happen overnight. We will make continual mistakes, and that's why we need grace as our trainer. Grace continues to forgive us and help us up when we fall down. Grace continues to bear with us all of the way through all of our different mistakes. Grace is the best possible trainer that we could ever wish for.